Welcome, everybody, to the grand finals of the 46th World Masters Tournament 2023. My name is Oral, and I have Prizzy with me. What's up?
Hello, I'm Prizzy.
The Teeth Smasher. All right. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well, Oral. I'm excited.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Hope we see some really close race in there.
Yep. And then if anybody dies, the other one has to die as well, because we gotta have a close race here.
Yeah.
But
How about we just don't die?
how about that? How about that? Well, except for Mega Man 2 or Rockman 2, I assume. Both are probably playing on Rockman 2 because we're gonna do some shenanigans in that game. Gonna do some death warps and stuff like that. But until then, we're gonna go from Mega Man 1 all the way up to 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're not gonna do the Wily stages, just the Robot Masters. And I think I'm gonna tell them to ready up. We can, we can start very soon.
Yep. I'm actually wondering what even their PBs are. Actually.
Oh yeah, can you look at that? Look that up.
Because I think they're pretty close, so this is why this is gonna be even. It's gonna be a very interesting final.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, chat? What's going on, guys? Is my microphone okay? Or your microphone's a little bit a touch low, maybe?
Oh, is that right?
I mean, it's very loud for me, so
Oh. Well, I don't know. I wasn't talking a lot, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
But so according to the board, Shadow, if we just take account game time, Shadow's at 141.28 and Madu has a 142.59. So only like about a minute apart.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Madu can beat his time as well. His potential is greater.
Yeah.
So I don't think he has run as many this category as much compared to Shadow. So
yeah, Shadow played a lot.
And in fact, he PB'd in his last race. Just saying.
Yeah.
So
that shows his consistency. That's for sure. So.
Yeah.
And especially a lot can happen. Especially right at the start, like in Mega Man 1, you can just get jailed right away. Like
for sure.
And especially the late game, just gotta make sure to not like get robbed by like Mega Man 4 usually when it happens. Yeah. It's always a bizarre switch to like the Mega Man 3 to 4. Like the change of pace with the slides is really.
Yeah, you kind of have to get used to it, to the movement. Like go in and get used to it right away. Because the first couple of stages are in I think both are doing bright first, maybe.
Yeah, I hope so.
They're like pits and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're off. Madu vs Shadow right here, grand finals. Yeah, you should watch this one. It's gonna be a close one.
And cut is gonna be pretty much straightforward. Not really a lot can happen in that stage, really.
Yeah, the first critical part of this stage is probably gonna be this next screen right here. Let's see if they gonna. Oh, okay. Both are actually not opting to go for it. So that's a con jump on the left side. You can just jump to the ladder, but it's like 2 frames. It's very tough.
Yeah. How much is that saved?
Like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. If you fall, you lose 4 seconds, depending on if you like get it on the second try or not.
It's like go for it if you're comfy with it, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, Madu getting the bad Susie pattern.
Yeah, but Shadow just ran into the wall. He missed the jump a couple of times, so that's why Madu is still ahead.
Yeah, still ahead. Health looking good here. There's a Stomper in the last screen. Also another wrap. coming up right here.
Boom.
You can see like Mega Man like wrapping around, completely skipping that screen, and then there's the Stomper right here. You can get hit here like Shadow did and lose like 8 damage, I think, at 8 HP. That's actually a lot.
There's another one somewhere in this game. I forgot. Where.
Guts. Guts.
Guts. Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's 2. I just never remember where exactly.
Yeah, but normally in Guts, it's not a big of a deal. In Cut, you kind of there are spots where you can actually get owned by RNG and get hit. Cutman, fortunately, is actually not that hard. You kind of want to stun lock him, making him to walk around left, right, left, right. He can actually jump if you do this wrong, but seems like they got it. So
yeah,
no biggies.
I mean, it's
Battle.
It's cut, not really a lot.
Yeah, actually, Shadow just caught some. It just caught up to Madu because he had 50k points. You can get 50k, 60k, 70k, 89k, 80k, 90k, or 100k at the start of the when you enter a stage, you can see how many points you're gonna get after beating the boss. Shadow got 50k, and that's actually I believe 50 frames faster than 100k. I'm actually not sure anymore, but
yeah,
it's definitely faster.
Yeah. All right, they're like tied, literally.
Yeah.
It's like
Look at the sync, man.
We'll see if they get the.
Ooh, Madu doesn't go for it. Shadow goes for the corner jump here, and let's see if Shadow gets it.
Okay,
Second
got it.
try.
Second try.
All right, let's see. That saves some time. Even on the second try, Shadow's like 3 seconds ahead right now. 2 seconds?
And now we're coming soon to the.
Yep, 2 seconds.
To the problems.
Yeah, the problem being the magnet beam grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very, very important to get. This whole run revolves around getting the magnet beam as fast as possible,
Right.
and there's a chance that you can actually soft lock here. Let's see.
Alright, Shadow. Okay.
Gets in there.
He's in.
Tiptoeing, good.
Okay, bottom exit. Yeah.
Madu
Okay,
tiptoeing
Madu
as
got
well, and
Bottom
gets
exit
it.
as well. Let's go.
Yep.
No NG gel. Let's go.
Yeah, about 3 seconds. So Shadow gained another second on that magnet beam grab. So as you can see, using the magnet beam not only to zip but also to skip all these ladders is very, very, very time saving.
Yeah, and there's like some zip like you have to do with the magnet beam too, so it saves like years to have it.
Yeah, there's another Stomper right here actually. Not only in Cut and Guts, but also in the leg.
Yeah, this one is actually I think scary because if you messed up
Yeah.
that section, you end up like with very little HP, and if you're like basically one shot, you have to wait.
Yeah, HP is very important in this stage. Definitely agree with that. Okay, Madu takes it a little bit safe. I think he got sub-pixel, but oh, he's getting sub-pixel again, I think. That magnet beam's a little bit too far right. Meanwhile, Shadow Man. That's the wrong game.
Not that, a little too soon.
Yeah, you gotta have to wait for Shadow Man to appear, but yeah, quick work for Shadow and Madu against Alec Man.
Yeah, at least I'm glad they didn't got jailed. That would have been pretty tragic. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
like the fact they already had the magnet beam is like, I don't know if it's really that pressuring to get there in a race, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good thing that they had it already.
for sure. Like, you don't want to start the race with a disaster. Ooh, Shadow looks like he gets the frame, the pixel. So that means Shadow can do this water zip right
Nice.
there. Very
Is he gonna
nicely
get the
done.
second?
Madu's didn't quite get it. A+B input for Shadow gets it perfectly
Nice.
done.
Another one there. Well, let's go.
So just so you know, these zips are all like pixel perfect. They have to be at a specific
Oh.
pixel. Madu unfortunately
it.
missed the A+B buffer setup. Shadow, meanwhile, nailing the second zip as well. Madu has to be careful here, because he doesn't... Oh, so he opts to just... Yeah, because...
he doesn't even have enough magnet beam, I think, to do it.
Yeah, you only have that many beams, you know, and this is actually... Yeah, very, very scary and dangerous, because...
There's quite a time loss, too, because now he has to do all the Gokus.
Oh, he actually wants to do this... So he actually has one beam, so he could just use... Yeah, just like that. Skipping that Yoku block. Especially if you're not practiced, you know.
Yeah, I think he tried to just, like, stay with it. I don't know. I'm not sure what he tried there.
I think he wanted to save that last magnet beam for this section.
Yeah. He's gonna get it refilled there.
Ooh, no. So, yeah, I mean, this is Iceman, so you still have ice physics. And unfortunately got knocked off. In quite select pause in time.
Meanwhile, Shadow is just cruising.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
You can tell all his practice from Mega Man 1 is paying off there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he just basically all he did like the past few days is just playing Mega Man 1. So
yeah,
you can definitely see that there.
Even if he doesn't really want to play it, like I know he doesn't like. He's not a big fan of the walking megas.
Yeah, but what he told me last time in his stream, I mean, he didn't tell
dangerous.
me, but what he told me like last stream is he didn't even know why he was playing it, really.
Yeah.
So
very nicely done for Shadow, getting that nice fire zip at the end, saving about 20 seconds or so. 16, 70 seconds. It's you have to like walk around and stuff, but oh, gets another corridor zip. Wow, Shadow is just
unfortunately Madu missed his chance to get one.
Playing really well right now. Yeah,
but it's only Mega Man 1. It's just the start, so
yeah. This is already quite the setback. We're talking about like a stage. Oh, nice. Nice glitch.
Yeah, and it's like Mega Man is like the shortest of all 6. I mean, so
yeah. So Shadow coming up into Bombman stage, probably one of the easier ones, in my opinion. You have a big zip at the end, which is not the hardest thing in this game. It's can definitely troll you, but as long as you practice, you're fine. And then the rest of the stage is just walking, switching to ice to freeze enemies, and that's it. This is very important for Shadow, just to keep his momentum, because things can definitely happen in Rockman 2 where you can easily lose a minute or two, like fast air, for example.
He also, well, against Madu, he might also lose time in Mega Man 3, where Madu can actually cut back, because I think Madu is better in Mega Man 3 than Shadow.
For sure, yeah. Shadow actually told me that Mega Man 3 is his weakest, so...
Yeah. Well, I think it's the one he played the less, I want to say, of all 6. Okay, well, at least the one he... Not necessarily the one he played the last, but...
Both getting the big zips in their specific stages. Very, very nicely done.
I just love how boss fights are totally easy in this game. It's just like... either like... pause buffering or
yeah,
like two-shot the bosses.
So when you press start in this game, you go into the menu, select weapons. When you press select, like Madu is doing right now, everything stops except the iframes of the boss fights. I mean the bosses, and so you kind of just find your rhythm and press select multiple times to to kill the bosses very fast. Right, this section is always scary to me.
Yeah, I got confused for a sec of what Shadow was doing, but yeah. I'm just not really familiar with Mega Man 1, so maybe a safer strat.
I think so, yeah. Now Shadow is having plenty of beams to go for this quick wrap.
Nice, and he got it.
He got, yeah. Madu meanwhile working his way up through Bombman stage.
Oh, another one. Hello. So there's 3 actually.
Yeah. Yeah, cut, guts, and elect.
I mean, this one is like not a problem. Shadow missing the wrap. Both actually. He tried for like a third small one, but didn't get it.
These corridors are really tough.
Yeah.
Really tough. There's no real setup or anything. Just go for it.
It's just YOLO and just hope you get it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna miss the ass grab.
Missed the timing on that one select pause, but you know,
that was like a 12:45. That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, Madu with that big bomb zip, very nicely done. Yeah, looking strong here. Shadow has definitely putting in some work into Mega Man 1, and it shows.
Alright, time for Mega Man 2 now. I mean, Rockman 2.
Yeah, so I think both of them are playing on Rockman 2. Now you can choose to play on Mega Man 2. If you don't want to deal with the boss fights, the double HP boss fights, you can always do Mega Man 2 normal, but these guys are pros. So
yeah, it's not like it was like 1 through 6 80%, where like choosing Mega Man 2 normal could be actually good, but it's like 46 robo, you save so much time from the cutscenes that it's just way better to use Rockman 2.
Ooh, that scared me a little bit, that first beam. Barely long enough. Madu takes the right a little bit to safely make it over there.
Have more ammo as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shadow cruising through Flashman.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about Flashman.
It's just, I mean, if you just want to go crazy and do all the stupid tiny jumps everywhere to save like 1 or 2 frames, why not? But...
yeah. So I've seen him play some Rockman 2 earlier today as well. Let's see how it goes for the Shadow. Nice strategic deboost right there in the flash fight. Madu trying to get the corridors.
That's a really good safe shot, because it's like you're almost guaranteed to be good if you just take that damage.
Yeah, without getting freeze.
Yeah.
Getting frozen. Yeah.
It's very hard to like actually not take damage from this fight. Like once you know how to do it, nice. You got the ass grab as well.
The butt grab, Arl. The butt grab.
It's fine.
But yeah, Madu with that quick kill on guts. It's actually kind of tough to get that. The select pausing in that fight specifically is kind of tough. All right, Madu into Rockman 2, about like a stage behind, a little bit more.
Yeah. Time for the big zips now, starting with Heat Man. This is where things can go downhill as well. Like,
yeah.
Especially, I mean, I think the biggest thing that could happen is self-locking in Quickman, probably. But I'm not sure if they will try to do the second zip in Quickman.
I don't think Shadow or Madu is going for the soft lock second quick zip, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fair, because if you're not comfortable with Mega Man 2 or just wiggling in Mega Man 2.
So Shadow performing his first zip in the game, getting into the ceiling, get pushed into the ceiling through that item 3, and then doing an A trigger. So what that means is you press A, and then a couple frames after you press left, and that makes Mega Man to face left in a jumping stance, and that means he's gonna zip.
Yeah, it's a 4-frame window for a trigger, and
yeah, and you can't go too fast. The first frame is a dead frame.
So Shadow using Flash to dodge the damage, so he can have more health for Heatman.
Yeah, he can get hit twice, and it would still be fine.
Oh, but Madu's struggling a little bit with Flash, so you gotta freeze. But he didn't die, fortunately. That's cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shadow sneaking a little bit of heat dancing. Oh, he missed
These
a
are
shot.
interesting buffer jumps.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that easy, like, to get used to heat dance. Like, I've tried, and I'm pretty bad at it.
Yeah, I can tell when somebody's like not getting hit ever by watching his buffer jumps, or when somebody's like
it's like you see like he's really close, and just the movement is always the exact same every time. Like,
let me tell you a story. In AGDQ 20, was it 2018? I already forgot. Faster came to me, and he was a low 27 runner, and he was struggling with the heat dance. So that should tell you how hard it actually is.
well, normal, you don't even have almost to do
it. Yeah. I mean, you could just pick normal and lose time. That's okay. You don't have to deal with the heat shenanigans.
Alright.
So, very nicely done. The item 3 though is very tough at the start. Madu getting the heat zip as well.
Shadow going to the scary part. Fast
there. Right here. If you die here, you have to game over. You basically have to game over, lose like a minute or so. See. Okay, taking it safe, but he's very, very low on HP. Usually you want to get a corner jump at the end to avoid the damage boost, because you want to have 14 HP. Because Airman can actually give you a non-dodgeable pattern 3 times in a row. So that means if Airman is a bad robot master to Shadow, he's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, he takes the health.
The small health refill is not enough though.
I think it's not enough. Yeah, he still
no.
He cannot get hit 3 times. He can get it twice though. Okay, so we see Madu not doing the heat dance.
No, but it actually looks definitely
pretty
cleaner
clean, though. Like,
yeah. I would rather take Madu's fight if it's like clean.
Yeah, I mean I'd like that as well.
Okay, so Shadow should be okay. He got a good pattern at the start, but definitely a place where Madu can, save time on Shadow.
Yeah, but in this state, it's like you'd rather just survive than like it's okay. I feel like for a 46 robo, it's fine to die on air, like the fight, than just on fast air. Because it's
for sure.
It's such a bad feeling to die there, and it also loses you like years. So
you lose all of your items. You start at the start without flash or item ones. It's just very, very,
So it's
bad.
like, honestly, even if we took the extra damage, like, I think it's fine. Like,
yeah, Madu is not a 33 runner yet on paper, but he's definitely a 33 runner in my book, in my heart. So yeah, Madu is he's gonna save time in Mega Man 3 over Shadow. The question is,
oh, he went
for the corner jump. Look at that, man.
Oh, he tried, but he didn't got that.
He
but
tried,
he has so much health. He has so much health. It's
it's comfy. So meanwhile, Shadow getting the second screen zip.
Oh, he got hit by the bird again, though.
Okay, it's still fine. Like he still has.
He's gonna be very low, but it's fine.
Crash, one of the most technical stages in this whole run. You see Shadow making use of basically every single item once, skipping every single ladder in this in this stage. And oh wait, we ran out of item 1, but we don't want to. Oh no, Madu with the death. I was gonna say we don't want to climb up these ladders, but we don't have item 1s. We don't need them anyways because we can use item 3s, these candies. So I like to call them.
Oh, Shadow went.
Get over.
It's kind of funny. Shadow just like played safe on the climb, and just on the last one, just A plus B. You can actually place item with A plus B, and it's like 4 pixel every 16 pixels, where you can just instantly climb, and it saves a little bit of time. Like if you do all 3 placements, it's like 1.5 seconds you save. But it was still a really good climb, even though we skipped 2 of them. It's just funny that he did the last one, but not the 2 others.
Well, to be fair, I think the last one is the easiest one, for me personally.
I guess it's also the safest, because even if you fell down, you can very quickly back up and re-grab the ladder. Okay, that was close.
These were not great patterns.
Yeah, that was pretty trash.
Yeah, pretty. How does Arlo, good friend of mine, say? Oh yeah, that's right. Cringe. No. Very cringe pattern.
Yeah, that was pretty cringe. Yeah.
Yeah, cringe alert. Well, Shadow with the Satoko setup right here. I know that because I've seen him doing this before. Getting the A trigger as well, very nicely done. Turning around to turn on the lights again for this section. Now it's not really faster, especially if you're not going for the second second quick zip. Basically, the reason why we turn on the lights is not because we want to see, everything. It doesn't matter. Like, speedrunners know. But it's actually faster because you actually can set up the last screen zip faster. Like this last one right here. Let's see if he goes for it. Okay, he doesn't.
No, I didn't. I mean, I guess when you don't play this game too much, it's still probably way more comfy to just have the lights, though, in my opinion. Yeah. Even though you know the stage is like... you could almost play blindfolded, it's not even a problem, but...
Oh,
I think it's just more like comfy to just have the lights. I'm actually surprised by how late this has been discovered. Like, I think it was done only like in 2018. At least it's been started around there, I think. It's kind of crazy it's only been discovered this
it was known before, I think. It was known before. It's just runners have decided to do it, and then people copied it. I think at some point, Elo and Cypher, they both like, oh wait, shouldn't we do this? Turn around, because the setup is faster. But I think it was around before.
Yeah. Because that really surprised me that it wasn't done before.
Yeah. Okay, so Shadow into Woodman stage. You can go to Metal or Wood. I hope both of them are doing Wood, just for, sync reasons.
He's gonna do the quick flash. He's not gonna do dog scrolls. So here we just do a very quick zip. That was a good one. So you wanna be really good on that zip, because it's pretty tight. Like, if you have a bad zip, you don't have enough time. See how he barely squeezed in before that.
And that was not even barely. The zip was actually pretty good. That can actually be closer. Madu trying to go for my fight, but I appreciate the attempt.
It's not an easy fight.
Easy.
Like, you gotta. Oh, Shadow almost died there. I was close.
Yeah.
It's not an easy fight. Like, you gotta react really quickly on what pattern you get.
Yeah. So what?
It's like less than half a second you have to react. So it's pretty.
So Madu opting to get that 1-up. It's actually very important because he was, I believe he was on 0 lives because he died in air, man.
Yeah, he died in air. So.
Yeah.
Also, good wood for Shadow. Let's go.
Yep. And we're not using Heatman. You might think we use Heatman to kill Woodman, but air shoot is actually the way to go. It's
Madu is missing the trigger though. Sorry, I cutted you.
Yeah, no worries. A trigger? Yeah.
also messed up this. Okay, barely got
Okay,
it.
got it. That zip is something else.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate because his first setup was good, but he missed the trigger.
Yeah.
And the second one, the second item was just too low.
So he's another gigantic zip right here for Shadow.
Yeah. This zip is funny because I feel like if you miss it once, like you miss it like 10 times. It's at least from my experience, it's like if you don't get the setup first try, it's I don't know, it's like impossible to back up, it seems.
Yeah, I agree. The conveyors are really annoying in this stage, for sure. Okay, Madu not going for the soft lock zip. I mean, there's no reason to go for it. It's not really saving that much time. You have to be a wiggle god, like wiggling really fast.
Oh, missed it. One hit. He's gonna be good though.
Yeah. Just luring him into the corner, and then getting Quickman to just get hit by the crash explosions is perfectly fine as well. That was not too slow. Okay, Shadow done with Metal Man. And actually, Madu starts with Metal before Wood. It's always interesting. I've always done Metal before Wood as well, but I've changed because Woodman is definitely the harder stage, and I want to do the harder stages first because they're reset heavy.
Yeah, I mean for a race it really doesn't matter, like, so it's just preference. I don't think you really reset for that anyway, honestly. Well, unless your run was really bad, I guess you reset.
Wait, what do you mean? Like for Wood?
Yeah.
Oh, you reset in Wood. Dark Scrolls.
Yeah. I mean, technically you could still back up on Dark Scroll and only lose like 8 seconds.
Oh, and lose like 10 million seconds.
Yeah, you don't want to lose 8 seconds if you're pretty, that's for sure.
I mean, if you have a 26 in this game, you
said that backup from Shadow was so good. He know his item was too low and he barely squeezed like
barely squeezed one. Yeah, that's actually not easy.
That's so cool. I've never seen that, I think.
Alright, good fight for Madu. Basically just holding B the entire fight.
Yeah, it's a very...
The faster way to do Metal is to make him jump at the start so that he doesn't jump at the end. If you're holding B, he's gonna jump at the end. If he does a high jump, you can't really reach him. Okay, Shadow finishing up with Rockman 2 here. See how many bubbles. Ooh, 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about like I'm not sure what's good for. It's probably the same, right? It's like you want to have 2 or 1 bubble, I guess, because 3 is pretty bad.
Yeah, 3 is definitely the worst. You like 1 and 2 are just fine.
Oh, Madu with a little bit of struggle with the menu. He plays a little safer than Shadow because he opted to kill the dog first, then use flash. This is actually the zipless strat.
Yeah.
Except that you had it to zip there.
You did the mini zip anyways, yeah. Okay, so Shadow's starting with Gemini. Oh baby.
So technically this is like the slowest route of all 3.
Yeah, but it's not really much slower.
But yeah, it's really... They're all comparable.
Yeah.
Pretty well done. No damage too. Pretty good first room for Shadow.
Yeah, looking good. Getting that cutscene skip, very important. Skipping the cutscene and the music, which like is very important in this game. In this stage. Nice good word from Madu. But yeah, skipping the music. If you don't skip the music, it's really laggy.
Yeah, it makes especially like the room coming up soon. The
single block
slide room really hard to handle.
Yeah. It's almost better to just use Rush Marine, to be honest. Like just use Rush Marine.
it's not that it's harder. It's just because people are not used to play this room without music usually. So when you have music in this room, it's awful. It's such a difference that you really don't want hit to happen. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you said, most of the time.
So it is harder.
Yeah. But I'm not sure. I don't really know if it's really that much harder to play with it though, because I haven't really messed around with it. But
okay, turning around, getting that deboost, but okay, we're through. That was dangerous by Shadow, and getting that big
the drop. That is so good.
Yeah.
Because this, well, it's not a hard fight, but if you try to do the optimal strat for the fight, where you just stand in the middle and just wiggle back and forth, you can take damage very easily. So I don't think he's gonna do it though. Yeah, he's gonna do.
Let's see this fight.
Oh, he
man.
does it. Oh, he okay, never mind. Okay, I lied. This fight is actually so hard because if you have like a bad D-pad, like you're just gonna accidentally slide. It's really not that easy to.
This fight brings me back to 2015, 2016, man. Feels good.
When Gemini first was the main route.
Yeah. I miss the Gemini Buster fight. It's super cool. It looks awesome and feels good too.
Only. It's something you could.
Yeah. I just did four Robot Masters.
You already,
in the Big 20 already.
Yeah, you already halfway. Well, not really, but.
So you want me to do
the game.
So you want me to do Zelda? You want me to do Buster only, Megaman 3? You want me to do Pip? I mean, you flip ball as well. Everything. Like I can't do it, man. It's too much.
I mean, I'm just showing you content.
Oh, another 3 bubble for Madu, but thankfully Bubble Man is not that bad, especially if you're not going for the DKO. But let's actually switch the music to Shadow.
Oh, true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. I actually forgot what I was about to say. Oh, and Shadow missing the laser. This shot is actually not
getting knocked off the ledge as well as a punishment.
Yeah, that laser is actually not that easy because you don't have a lot of time to squeeze that shot.
Oh, waiting to not get hit, but then getting hit anyways. Unfortunate for Shadow. Meanwhile, Madu is like in his. He's in his game right now. Like this is why I predict Madu saving a lot of time on Shadow. Shadow with the best pattern.
Good pattern as well. Yeah, that was a good fight. He did the refight strat. Well, the refight strat, like the knocking strat where you just shoot the laser on the wall.
Oh,
I hate that strat personally. Like I just rather take the 3D HP damage. Oh, look at this cat kill, man. Look at him. He's gonna catch up now.
Yeah, Madu is I would also say better masher than Shadow, right?
Yeah, most likely. I think also Madu knows how to double mash in a lot of spots.
And also Madu knows this game pretty well, and it adds up. Yeah.
But I say Shadow has a little bit stronger games as well later on. But I think Madu has like a very good time in 6 as well.
I don't know, it's tough. I think
they
4 to
both
6. Ooh, getting the top jump right there. Very nicely done by Madu.
He probably knows he's behind, I think.
Yeah.
That's a pretty risky thing to do. Like, even most top runners in races opt to not go for it, because it's really easy to die from that. And if you die from it, you lose like 35 seconds or something, so...
Yeah, you lose 35 seconds. It's a lot. But thankfully you got it. That top jump saves like 2 seconds. But I mean, Madu just knows his craft. He knows Mega Man 3, so I trust him. But it's not getting easier from now on for Madu. When you start with top, when you do top first in this game, it's a nightmare. The first 3 stages are really tough. You go to Shadow,
especially this one, yeah.
And then Gemini, yeah.
The parachutes, man. Shadow cling to Spark, playing pretty well. Like, not a lot of mistakes. I think the only big mistake so far he did was like that bonk and needle. And middle
Yeah, and
pattern too.
the hiccup in Gemini in the water screen as well. So he's doing really well for himself. But Madu is creeping up. I'm sadly I was looking at Shadow's screen. I missed the proto fight.
Yeah, same. I was looking at it too.
Cause I saw the Sparkman fight. I was like, oh wait, he has needle, and this is so unusual. It's like I had to see it. I had to watch it.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it in a while. Okay, everybody look at Madu's screen right here. This is very dangerous. Okay. I don't even want to.
Oh, that pattern
the
was
low
nasty.
one. That one is really nasty, but Mage makes it through still. Okay, gets the last one. Whew.
I'm so glad he didn't die, because that pattern was like, basically if I went for it, I think it's like frame perfect A+B you gotta do. Like,
I mean, wouldn't say A+. Yeah, wouldn't say frame perfect.
Yeah, but it's like, it's really tight. It's like you can very easily just miss your timing and fell off. It's
the
really
problem with you mean like frame perfectly A+B at the same time?
Yeah, just not
not
like frame perfect, just like timing your A+B perfectly.
If you press B too early, it's over. If you press A too early, it's over. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very, you have to be like A+B on the same frame, like otherwise it's over.
So Shadow using Rush Jet to just skip all the Yoku shenanigans.
No extra jet. Okay, run invalid.
yeah. The Baron Jet.
Yeah.
But it's tough to see who's ahead and how far behind Madu is. It's really tough because of the shenanigans, the route deviances. But
good pattern.
Eventually, we'll see.
I'm not sure what pattern is good for Gemini first when you do that spark fight in Magnet. I think it's the same. Like if you get
it's the same for sure. You don't want it to jump. But I think you want to slide into the middle instead of what Shadow just did, staying on the left side.
I got confused there. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Damn. Look at Madu, man. Cruising.
Gaming. And this is actually very low HP. He should be fine. He has 7 HP, so he cannot get a hit. Even if he takes a hit, what we want to have is 4 HP at least. 4 HP means you can get hit by the bullet, and it's still fine from Gemini Man. And 7 HP is like optimal because you can get a body hit. Even like 11 HP would be. Ooh, that was scary.
That drop. Yeah. I'm glad he stopped. Is he gonna E-tank? Oh, okay.
He's using the E-tank to make sure to not die here, because this would be a very bad death.
Wow, I haven't seen this, and I don't even think I've seen this ever, to freeze the monkeys. Poor monkeys, man. At least they're not dying.
That's such a cool strat. I gotta give it to Shadow. This is really cool. By E-tanking, Madu actually gets to go for the fast kill. That was almost like perfect.
Yeah, I thought he messed up, but I think he back up. I'm not sure if it's his fight though. Like, it's probably actually good. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you do it correctly, you kill Gemini right in the center. I think he missed like one shot.
I do that fight.
Maybe not. I'm not sure.
But
everybody has like different fights, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But if he did the faster fight, he barely lost time for like, perhaps like 50 frames, or like 1 second. I don't know. It's really not that bad.
I would even say less than that. So Shadow nailing the hard fight.
He messed up
not
one
very
hit,
hard.
But that's alright.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't
one of the shots he shot too fast.
Cause I missed one hit too, but I usually shoot twice. That's why. Cause I'm just trying to make sure to get the hit in.
Yeah, he couldn't really mash there because he didn't had a lot of shot to spare as he did the magnet strat on first screen.
This is why Madu is so experienced in this game. Making a mistake right there, but then turning around to deboost like quickly is so good.
Also, that Joe room is really not that easy. It's actually really hard to not take damage in this room.
Oh, okay, headbutt. So almost the god fight. Normally, so Needleman can headbutt. He can jump high or jump low. At the start of the fight, he always like do a mid or like a low or high jump, and we want him to jump twice. And want him to jump low twice because we want to kill him near the center. Actually want to kill every single boss near the center. Starts the fanfare start that way.
Oh, interesting. Switching to magnet. Okay.
Yeah, this is a known strat. I remember this.
Yeah.
I did Gemini first, like myself, 2016. So
yeah, that. I mean,
cool strats.
You don't really have to, in theory, right? You could just like. Well, I don't know. Do you have enough Gemini?
You have to, because it's faster.
Yeah.
Because you can basically one cycle the cat.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, 6-6 snake sip by Madu. Very smooth. Always looks so nice when, you know, you get the snake sip first try.
Nice top fight from Shadow as well.
Yeah.
Doing the hard fight. And I don't mean hard because it's hard, it's just because it's hard weapon. Hard knuckle.
Yeah.
We do this fight also in Magnet first. Pretty cool fight.
Magnet first. What is that? What was that?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever done Magnet first before.
I know, right? Cringe order, right?
Nah, Magnet first is also a really good fight. Actually, I think if you want to start out with Magnet 3, Magnet first is probably the easiest fight. Sorry, the easiest route.
Yeah, the only really downside of the route is Magnet's RNG and the fact you do Gemini in 5th place.
Yeah. Let's see this proto fight.
Alright.
Alright. That's all I have to say.
I mean,
that's just a solid fight, but you're gonna see Madu in the next stage. I mean, he's gonna show off some incredibly mashed potatoes. I don't know what I'm talking about, but really fast mashing.
Yeah. I think right now we can see how Madu catch up though, because he was like a stage behind. And now I think it's gonna be a little bit less than a stage behind. Because Shadow is gonna do the parachutes. The good thing about this run though is he's gonna use Magnet for parachute, which is so much easier.
Oh, scary! Oh, scary drops. Okay, opting to just walk.
Yeah,
that's
definitely safer that way.
Yeah.
Technically, you can't just be safe. Like I think there's a strat where you can manipulate how you like throw your magnets to dodge the
Oh,
drop.
that's a scary pattern, but Shadow,
Yeah,
did it really well.
Any slide pattern, like when you're not good with Shadow fight, is really scary because if you hit B at the wrong time, you're just gonna hit him when he's in high frames, and you're gonna lose all your ammo. And if you run out of ammo, it's pretty bad.
I was gonna point out Madu's proto fight was like you saw Proto Man like went away on the far right, whereas Shadow's proto fight was like in the middle. So that's kind of like the difference between the mashing both players. Mashing, not only do you have to mash fast, but you have to jump mash, and jump mashing is incredibly hard because you have to control Mega Man while mashing.
Oh, but Madu died on Yuku blocks.
Oh no.
That's very uncommon death.
Yeah, thankfully he has enough rush jet to just skip the Yoku blocks. This is actually the cut checkpoint room, so...
Yeah. So... I think Madu has to play... Yeah, he has to play Spark still, yeah. I think Shadow's last stage there. I think. I don't even know, actually. Is it the last stage?
I'm with you, man. I'm not sure as well.
Actually, because from what I remember seeing Gemini first, I thought you finished on Shadow. I think so. It's
no, it is his next. Yeah, it is his last stage actually.
Yeah,
Shadow. I think so. Yeah. I think Madu still has Heartman and Sparkman left.
Yeah, Heart and Spark. I think. So wait, that doesn't add up because he was a stage behind. So that means he will be 2 stage behind now. That doesn't seem right?
But it is actually true.
Yeah, because
Shadow's
he's only
playing really well.
Yeah, because his only mistake was that death, and it's like barely 20 seconds. So that's why I'm confused.
But dying, dying still loses time. Shadow,
Yeah.
I don't think Shadow died like once so far.
Yeah, it was pretty solid, like consistent gameplay. I want to say, perhaps not the best strats out there, but
yeah.
So it was the last. Damn. So he actually barely lost. He actually lost time. Madu lost time there.
Yeah, I think. Melo's pointing out he was already 2 stages behind into Mega Man 3. So what that means is, if Madu is still 2 stages behind into Mega Man 4, that means Madu really didn't lose time
to
Shadow, which makes sense.
It's just my brain then. My brain is fine. But now, this is the problematic game, because now when you just switch from 3 to 4, 4 has way longer slides than 3. So it's kind of weird to get used to. But they're pros, so that should be fine, but even pros sometimes just dies to this game because I mean, it's not necessarily because it's hard, it's just because the physics are a bit different.
Yeah. So if there are people tuning in right now, this is the grand finals of our 46 World Masters tournament in 2023. We have Madu versus Shadow, 2 top players in this category, facing off each other tonight. Shadow's about 2 stages ahead at the moment, but we are basically in the midway. Still have Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 left. So yeah, stay tuned.
So Madu unfortunately missed the transition shot on hard and he got frozen, so he lost a little bit. Okay, Shadow not doing the fast fly. I thought he was gonna go for it. Like, you can actually jump and kill the fly and land on the platform at the same time. That's a very risky strat.
I don't think that's responsible. I mean, reasonable.
You can make it a little easier with a charge shot as the head box is a little bigger.
Right.
But yeah, it's a pretty not worth it strat. I mean, and especially like in a run like this.
Nice charge shots by Shadow, manipulating Brightman to never flash. Very, very well done.
Also,
Madu. Yep. Madu coming up to Sparkman, his last Robot Master, and then he is going to be in Mega Man 4 as well. It's like actually less than 2 stages behind.
Yeah, so he's still gained time, I guess. But that's because Bright is really long stage as well. It's like 2.5, around 220.
220. Ugh. 220 Brightman stage.
I want to say 215 to 220. Around.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Yeah.
It makes me happier.
Yeah. I think he got a pretty good one, so it was probably like a 1x or something. Actually, I don't know.
So, Shadow getting the pit, getting to jump over the pit. That jump is, it's not as important in 46, but it's, but it's definitely nice, convenient, because you're probably not practiced with the backup, you know, flash strats without the balloons. But yeah, Shadow grabbing that balloon and then making use of it later.
And pretty much any kind of backup is harder. Like, you gotta use, either you gotta just buster the first half of Ring, which is not easy at all, or use Bright, which is also a little slower. It's like either you lose a lot of time or you just have harder strats, and in the end you still lose time.
So yeah, Madu going into Mega Man 4, doing Brightman first as well, and yeah, Shadow's in this last screen right here. So it's Pharaoh. How big? I mean, how long is Pharaoh Man stage? It's also, I think,
around 220 as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if you play well, your time are gonna be around 440. So, and around like if you get really good RNG and stuff in Pharaoh first, you can actually get 430, but ish. So, on average, it's like more like 440.
That's a very solid fight so far. Oh, I should not have said anything.
You should not have talked. Stupid Pharaoh.
I jinxed it.
So Pharaoh can... Oh, he got the skip though.
Nice.
Pretty good. That saves like 80 frames. So pretty massive time save just by jumping randomly. I mean, it's not randomly, but... It may seem like it's a random jump, but actually Shadow timed the jump like... It's actually pretty tight, because you gotta jump at a specific amount of frames at a specific time. So...
Yeah, I have a visual cue for that jump, which makes it a little bit easier, but it's really, really hard to get it.
I don't think it's frame perfect, but it's the window is really tight. There's another one in Dive that's way easier thanks to water physics. That's gonna come up later. But yeah, getting that one is really good. It just
Shadow not getting sniped. Nice.
Well, that's cool. That's good for two things, because he can go for harder strats too. I mean, or like faster strat after, not necessarily harder.
Oh, misses the D-boost. You can actually D-boost on top of that. Nice fight from Madu.
That's a very convenient pattern.
Yep. Nice dodging that health drop.
Yeah.
So let's see if Shadow... No, he's not a Chad. That's okay. That's okay. That's fair.
This is fair because, like, when you messed up that room, this can go downhill very quickly. Because then you gotta retime yourself with the ring, and it's a disaster if you're not used to how to back up.
Oh no! The dodge refill.
I'm actually... I'm surprised because he still dodged the enemy. Ooh, that missed.
Scary. That scared me. Especially when you use a Pharaoh shot while being on the ground, you kind of get stuck on the ground. That's what happened to Shadow. So he wanted to wait a little bit to make it over.
I think also
Madu was getting the jump as well.
It was a little too. It was a little too far to the right as well. So he triggered
to the left.
laser. Like, he triggered the thing too early, I think.
Oh, you mean the triggering the laser? Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, this scares me!
Oh, that was... He kind of messed up, but that's good. He back up. Nice.
Yeah, fights against... Like, Ringman fights that go off-script is very scary to me. Because he's just... He doesn't have RNG, but he's very fast.
Yeah, it's... Especially, like, I think he would have been safe there. From death. I think he would have ended up, I don't know, like 2 HP or something.
Yeah. So Madu in his last final screen, although this screen is pretty long, in Pharaoh Man stage. So I'm not sure if he's catching up. Let's see, 55-22 into Dust, man. Let me remember that.
Alright. Dust is like the very... I'd say the stage where you can die very easily. You got the lag room, the lag room especially because there's a bunch of random lag you can get from the drops, and it's really easy to just mess up something.
Yeah, Shadow using the Bright Stopper, Flash Stopper I should say. It's not the fastest strat, but it's definitely more consistent. And yeah, then of course the Crusher is very, very scary, for sure.
Very good pattern from Madu there.
Yep, has a good fight.
I think he missed the pixel though. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too far right. Unfortunate. You have to be on that specific pixel to get the animation skip.
Okay, good.
Okay. How we doing? We're doing pretty well.
Yeah, what he did
Wow.
is called the fast
Scary.
crushers. You can actually sneak to the cycle, and you save like around 2.5 seconds when you do it well. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if you messed up anything in this section, you gotta wait for an entire cycle, and it's around 2.5 to 3 seconds that you lose.
Yeah, and if you die, well, you're not gonna save
Yeah.
2 seconds. In fact, you're gonna lose like 30 seconds or so.
That's actually really bad also to die, because you lose ring ammo, and if you
Yeah.
waste too much ammo, you might be in trouble for this fight.
Yeah, and
Well,
this
you missed
fight
a
can be
shot.
trolly. He can troll you like that. Sucking in Mega Man, sucking in Mega Man really sucks. You lose 8 HP to kind of get him out of that position, that pattern, and of course it loses time
Yeah.
because he's
Although
invulnerable.
he should have been able to dodge it, because he unfortunately missed the shot, so he
Yeah.
got punished pretty hard for that.
Yeah, but tough fight to
Yeah,
get the shots in.
really not easy.
Madu with
but-
Madu with the nice mini boss skips. It's kind of insane that Ringman stage has like 4 mini bosses.
Yeah. But although you can skip like all of them though.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, not all of them.
Oh,
like,
you have to
just-
kill them. The two
Yeah.
other ring things. Actually, there's another one, right? Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah,
in
at
the
the
last.
end there.
No, yeah, that's 4. No, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you can see on shadow screen why Balloon is so freaking broken in this game, in a speedrun. Doing all types of shenanigans.
Yeah, there's wall. You have like fast wall climbing. There's also a zip at the start of that stage that we didn't talk about. That's like around 6 seconds, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna see that on Madu screen very soon, but that is a very good fight. Yeah, that's how it should go for Madu.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you didn't kill him in the center, so he lost a little bit, but it's still a really good fight.
Yeah, in this game, you also want to kill bosses in the center. Getting the pixel at the end, very nicely done. That's gonna save like, how much does that save, Oral? Feel that you should know this probably.
Like what?
Like getting the
pixel?
teleportation skip. at the end.
I think if I remember correctly, it's like 76 frames.
Okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. You can do that skip in every single stage. You know, you got 8 stages, so that means 8 times 76. So that's actually a lot of time.
Yeah. This is why if you miss both the pixel and the skip, like in Dive Man, that you can lose a lot, because the animation skip is easy in Dive since you're in the water. So when you miss both the pixel and the animation skip, you lose like 2.5 seconds just because you messed up that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty massive. I mean, it's not that
Okay.
massive, but for such a little trick, it's pretty bad.
Oh no, okay. So fine, maybe.
It's okay. He's gonna be fine. Or not.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was
thought the
about
platform
to.
Was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the platform despawned for a second. Like, what? How does this even a thing?
I was like, don't slide off, don't slide off. That was scary. See if he gets the
Ooh.
crusher.
Okay, Shadow fell down. It's losing a little bit. That's weird.
Taking the bath there.
Okay, he's gonna play safe on Crusher. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So this is the second cycle on the Crushers.
By the way, this song owns. Nice. Well,
Honestly, Mega Man 4 sounds are pretty good.
I mean, this has a special place in my heart because I grew up with this game, so it's always gonna be the best. Oh wow!
Oh, what?
Madu with the freaking slide underneath that stompers. That's so freaking hard. Like you need really good movement.
Yeah, so that's funny because at the same time, Shadow just fell off. Like he re-grabbed the ladder and it had an extra screen transition there. It was weird.
Yeah. So let's see, Madu. Wow, no sucks.
Yeah. This is sad because.
Okay.
Oh,
Shadow.
that was scary.
Was scary. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is sad because you lose quite a lot of time when he dies on the right side. He didn't jump to the middle, unfortunately. I hate that room Shadow is in. That's a very annoying room to play.
What?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That room is perfectly fine. Unless you get a big drop like Shadow did.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know what I have with this room. I just hate this room.
So everybody check out Madu's screen right here. We didn't talk about this. This is the only zip that we do in this category, at least. Boom. Actually doesn't save that much time, but it definitely saves time. Very nicely done.
Yeah, so Shadow missed the skip, and I think the reason why is because he messed up the setup kill. Like, he didn't got a center kill, so the bubbles were spread a little differently. Because there's a very good cue. You can use the bubble of Mega Man's in the water to time yourself with the jump. But because he was a little bit off-centered, he missed the animation skip. We'll see if Madu gets it later.
But he got the pixel at least. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Actually, now that you're talking about that, like, you can actually lose so much time in that screen, because if you do it really wrong, you kind of spawn bubbles at the bottom, and then it's not gonna go off. The fanfare is not gonna.
Yeah, that can go quite bad. Yeah, this is why you really don't want to mess up dive, because this is kind of bad. But that means you can also save a lot. Like, you can even do. There's a thing Chelny discovered. I think it's Chelny that discovered this, like a bubble minute in dive, where you just intentionally do a small jump so the bubbles go off screen even faster.
Yeah, it's probably Chelny.
Yeah, I forgot if it's him that. He's definitely the one that.
Oh no, Skullman with the worst pattern. Dang.
Long shield.
Yeah, really long. I think that was the worst.
So
or like one of the worst.
Shadow messed up the freeze room, so he kind of didn't know what to do, and he slid off at the bottom, so he lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah, but not too bad still.
Yeah.
Okay. Gets through that last screen. Dying in that last screen would have opened up.
Yeah, that's pretty massive.
Yeah, it's super big time loss.
It's also really bad mentally to die there. Like, you feel really bad on dying.
I think dying in Mega Man 4 is in general very. Yeah, this guy sucks. I mean, he doesn't suck. He dives, but that's why he sucks. Oh wow, Shadow
so good. Oh my god.
He was about to die.
Dude, this is like it's like literally the best pattern you can get, because if he keeps jumping, he doesn't create any lag. So it's like, it's so good.
Yeah, it's so freaking good.
He also died in the center too. That is so good.
Honestly, I'm not sure about this pace, but I mean, Shadow can just. I would be fine if he just keeps playing.
Yeah,
like, just imagine having a god run and then having to switch games, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, in Mega Man 4 it doesn't really matter because you got square machines, so.
Yeah.
But
that's true. I just imagine getting a 1-1.
Yeah.
Or 1-2.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Oh wow, really nice one jump by Madu. I think Shadow did 2 jumps on the whales, but.
Yeah. But
yeah.
honestly,
Don't look. This is your least favorite room.
Yeah. The thing with the whales, and the thing that people usually think it's good, is like, you can have a 1 jump really high and basically lose time because the whale is too high. Like, 1 jump doesn't save that much time. That's a miss. I mean, a lot of people just think just getting 1 cycle is really fast, regardless, but it's not really true. Even like 3 jumps can be fast if you just get really.
Okay, but if you do 3 jumps, definitely not going to be the fastest.
Yeah, obviously not. It's just not as big as a difference that what people might think is.
What I do is I do 2 jumps, but it's actually very fast because I jump up, shoot him, and then with my second jump I kill him and I make it to the right.
Yeah, well that's basically a 1 jump pretty much.
Exactly, but a low 1 jump. Like I spawned him very low.
Yeah, that's basically 1 jump.
Okay, so we didn't talk about the Toadman stage, but I mean,
there's not a lot to talk about Toadman.
Not much.
What's annoying about Toadman are drops. Like, if you get drops, you're gonna lose time because this stage is pretty straightforward. Like, what's really scary is the water section, like the second room, the second hallway, I must say. Because if you get a drop at the worst time, you may miss a jump or something and die. So
yeah. Sorry, I messed up. I mean, I forgot to check the timers, but we're gonna do it when Madu kills Toadman, concludes Mega Man 4. Well, that's when we're gonna check how far they're off.
Yeah. Like here you go, Mega Man 5.
Apart. Yeah, this is another really fun speedrun. I mean, every single one of them is really fun, but this is my favorite. We got the crazy charge buster. What's new in this game, Oral? Tell us.
I don't know actually, because I'm not very experienced with 5. But
Oh,
the
you
good thing
haven't?
about this, the good thing about 5 is that with 4 the slide physics are very similar, if not the same. So
Yeah, the distance in this game with the sliding is actually, I think, the same or very close.
Yeah.
Charge Buster got like really OP in this game and also got nerfed a little bit because in 4 you can get hit and you still keep your Charge Buster, but in this game if you get knocked back or just deboost through something, you lose your Charge Buster.
yeah, a thing to notice is that
Oh no.
in 5 you got like the 2 first stages have different physics. Like in the first one you got like some low gravity physics, and what's funny is then you play gravity and you have like upside down and all that stuff.
So unfortunately Madu got a dive there by Drillman. Still not too bad.
Yeah, one dive is like 4 seconds, so not the end of the board, but he's definitely not in a good position to lose time though, so that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, Ryan telling us to definitely forget to collect the letters. It's very important in this category. You don't need to collect any of the letters because Beat got introduced in this game. So if you collect, every single stage has one letter, and if you collect every single one of them, you actually get a stupid bird.
Yeah.
But we don't want to worry about this.
Screw the bird.
Screw the bird.
We actually won't even see the bird at all. This.
Yo, shoutouts to VVV.
You could say just V6. I think that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like
I
to
just
say VVV.
Yeah. I always called V6 every time. That's. I don't know.
But yeah, this game came first.
Oh, that drop Madu just got is so scary to me.
That was also very scary.
Yeah.
Wow. This is actually the scariest room.
Yeah,
in
this
stage.
room is so bad. Like it's so scary and you can die so easily because, and if you get a drop, you just automatically lose time in this stage. Like it's so annoying because except that room, there's not a lot going on in this stage. Like it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the second scariest room is this next one, the skip right here. Thankfully, Madu actually did the safe strat, which is just honestly, honking into.
Yeah, the fast strat is really, in my opinion, not a worth going strat. Like it doesn't save that much time. It's like 10 frames. It's really not.
Yeah, it's really just like if you're comfortable or if you're used to it, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not really a strat that's gonna save you.
Yeah, I mean for a 46 Robo run, I don't think it's very useful to go for.
That was a really good screen by Shadow, by the way. Let's see if he the long screen with everything. 110.04, I think.
Is that how you were? I don't even know exactly. I think Shadow may have missed a shot. I'm unsure. I didn't know, but
yeah. Sorry, I was not paying attention, but I saw Shadow killing him on the right side, so that means he definitely missed a shot.
Yeah. From what I remember, you kill him in the center. So.
Yeah, unless you do the semi-task,
yeah.
which gets another additional hit. It's kind of crazy, but
yeah, I think I saw.
So the difference into Mega Man 5 is about 6 minutes between them. So it's about, I don't know, 3 stages.
Yeah.
Close to 3 stages.
It's gotta be hard for Madu to catch up. But
yeah.
It's definitely not over. You got, I think you have the crystal skip, so you could mess that up, and that could be quite bad. So.
Messing up super arrow strats in this game is also like time consuming. Yeah. You can lose a lot of time.
And there's also Mega Man 6 too that can be quite bad, like, because like the next game, Mega Man 6, like the slides physics change again, so you gotta get used to that as well. And There's some pretty hard stages like right off the bat, so so yeah. Well, for now we're not there yet, so we're just starting.
So yeah, so the reason why we start with Star, because this game actually does not have soft weaknesses. So every single boss fight is very determined. You got one weapon that's gonna deal a lot of damage, and the rest is just one or not effective at all. But yeah, Oral, why do we start with Star actually?
I don't know. Good question.
Oh wait, you really don't know this game. I would throw you a bone there.
Yeah. I don't know. I told you it's like the one I'm the least experienced with.
So the reason why we do Starman first and Madu just got a decent fight is because we want to get Super Arrow as fast as possible. Super Arrow, you get that top weapon in this state right here. Star Shield and Star Crash, sorry, and Super Arrow, and that's the reason why.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know about that, you know. So
yeah,
knowledge.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Knowledge. I didn't know that.
Looking forward to your Mega Man 5 grind.
Oh god.
Soon.
I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Of course you do.
Of course, of course. So beating Gyro third is also nice because we get Rush Jet. And coming up next is Wizardry.
Alright, here we go, the Crystal. Let's see what setup he goes for. He's probably gonna do safe one.
The safe one is very easy. You kind of just do
maybe not.
3 arrows. While being on the arrow, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, he's doing the safe one.
Yeah. So shooting an arrow while being on the ground, jumping on the super arrow, and then shooting another one while being on the arrow, and you just repeat that like twice, and that's it.
And
that's all you have to do.
You can tell he got the skip because like the second enemy doesn't have the ball bouncing around, so that's like the confirmation he got the skip.
Yeah. So Madu coming up to the scripted fight. Gravity does not have any RNG, so he's gonna do the same thing every single time. Madu got the quick call without the semi-task. Good fight.
I'm actually.
Yeah, this is a very weird skip, huh?
Yeah, I think I read an explanation about how it happens. I think it's like some memory overflow or something. I don't even exactly know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's just bizarre. You just like wait and you have a long cutscene and a long pause and then you're at the end of the stage. That's all there is to know.
Nice fight by Shadow. So actually in this game you actually don't want to kill the boss fights in the center because the reason why is because the lag is really bad, and the fanfare doesn't get delayed when we kill bosses in the corner. So by killing bosses in the corner, we kind of reduce lag, and it's definitely time saving. Napalm stage is one of my most fun stages. Oh, one of my favorite stages. Stage really fun. Got some cool buster strats. These actually crushers were insta kill, so you cannot get hit by them. They act like real spikes.
Yeah, that's kind of funny how they designed that section. It's like
it's
like a long hallway with just like spike running at you. It's like
and it's funny because like normally you cannot get hit by these spikes. Like on Madu screens, these spikes they are insta death as well. But and actually you can hit them. 3 shots kill these spike dudes. So Shadow switching to Gravity hold. This is what most people do. There's a strat Baron came up with a couple years ago where you switch to Crystal Eye right away, but it's very hard to save time.
Alright.
Good fight by Madu.
Already done. That stage is sounded pretty quick.
Madu is cruising right now. It's just waiting for Shadow to make mistakes.
I think the only mistake he did is like he didn't let go of the ladder right away in one screen.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I
Shadow's
think
just so freaking consistent. Like,
yeah,
it's so good to watch.
I think he didn't die a
hard
single
to
time
beat.
yet. I think he's
No.
deathless. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he died to do death
Yeah, I
routes,
mean,
but other than that,
Yeah, but unintentional death, let's say.
yeah. So Madu looks like he's going for the safety crystal wrap. I mean, death wrap.
Yeah.
See it?
And
Very
got
nicely
it.
done. Yep.
He can take his well-deserved break now.
Yep.
I remember I tried to play that stage, just like I think it was for like the bingo festival or something that Koenig organized once, and I never played that game before, and I tried to play that stage, and I got destroyed, dude. It was so bad.
So let's see if Shadow goes for the super arrow drop. There's a screen coming up soon, the checkpoint room, where you're gonna use 3 super arrows. Nice mouse kill. And if you place the 3rd one low enough, it's gonna kill a dropper at the end of that screen, and that dropper can actually drop you the refill. Looks like Shadow's not going for it. But yeah, good fight by Madu.
Yeah, they're both playing really well right now. Like, not like any major mistakes whatsoever. I hope I don't jinx it though.
Yeah, you just jinxed it. Thanks, thanks all. But
it didn't happen yet.
You can clearly see like Madu and Shadow are like really good sliding mega runners. They just feel in the comfort zone right now, just cruising.
Yeah, it's like their main, especially the next one coming up. They both have very, very good time. I mean, even
very
in this
strong.
One, they have very good time in both there, in like 5 and 6. And
yeah,
I don't know about 4 for Madu though. Like, I don't remember seeing him run 4 actually, but
yeah,
I know Shadow
but,
has a very good time in 4 as well. So
yeah, Madu improved a lot in 4 as well. I think he told me he might just keep up the momentum in 4 and start for Mega Man 4 attempts after this tournament, but
I'll not be alone.
Aren't you supposed to join me in Mega Man 5? Come on, man.
I can't do both. It's okay.
No, you can do both? Okay, good. Good for you.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
you can also join me in Rockman 2 Ziplos. That's okay as well.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not done with that. Okay, some more super arrow action on Shadow screen. Meanwhile, Madu's switching to gravity hold. Yeah. Just no mistakes at all.
Yeah, it's like. Well, this upcoming boss though is on Shadow's side is pretty annoying because you also have to use the worst weapon in the game too, and probably honestly one of the worst weapon in the first 6. Honestly, I think there's no debate on that.
But actually, one of my favorite fights in this game.
I mean, the fight looks pretty cool, but because you gotta do some pause and stuff, which looks cool.
Good fight by Madu. So weird to see the napalm fight with napalm being on the left side, but well done. Shadow didn't get a drop here, so he has to go through the screen buster, which is not a big time loss. So yeah, this fight is so cool if you get it, but it's the hardest thing ever. Sorry.
Because you gotta use like this absolute awful weapon. Like, I don't know what they were thinking in this weapon.
They were not thinking, Oral.
It's like, what the hell is this weapon? Like, it's probably the only place ever where you're gonna use it. Even casually, I don't think anyone wanna use this weapon. Like,
it's not even that strong, I think. Like, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think even if you try to use it casually, I think you just don't even understand how that weapon works. Because it's like, if you use any normal weapon, you just think, yeah, I'm just gonna kill this enemy there, and it just doesn't even work, because the rocks are gonna just skip all the enemies around you. So it's like, it's a very dumb weapon.
Shadow unfortunately didn't get any despawns, I think. So you had to menu in and then menu out to despawn the power stones on screen. But yeah, still a decent fight. Now, meanwhile, going into Waveman. Waveman for me personally is kind of like a Rockman 2 stage, and I think looks like Madu missed the super arrows on the screen.
Yeah, I wasn't looking, unfortunately. I was looking to the skip right there.
Yeah, the reason why I think this is a Rockman 2 skip, stage is you got like 2 tricks and that's it. And that was beautifully done by Shadow, getting that bubble skip, no problem. And the boat skip as well.
And the boat skip, yeah. I think you can soft lock there, right? If you messed up.
Yes, you can. If you touch the water before, that's it. You have you gotta lose 2 minutes or 2.5 and have to reset.
That actually would have been pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, the lead is still fine for him. Actually, Madu is on 3 HP, so you cannot get hit at all.
This is kind of scary. Okay, he's fine. Oh, he missed the hit. Okay, he's good. Scary.
I never doubt it.
Also, in this game, we didn't talk about this, but all the enemies have high frame.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
It's like, even on those boss fights, you gotta time your shot. Like, I think it's 8 frames or something, if I remember correctly, per shot. So even the boss are like pretty hard to do well, because if you mash it, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, you go from mashing in 3 and 4 to non-mash, and then to mash again in 6. Like, these games, on paper, Mega Man, you know, it's the same thing. You think, same game, it's not. Like, every single game has its, like, you know...
unique thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3, you got, like, the very short sliding, and...
you can jump out of the water as well in 3.
Yeah, 4 you cannot jump out of the water.
Yeah.
And you got the chair shot. 5 you have iframes, and 6 we're just gonna talk about this later.
I mean soon, because Shadow just finished up with Mega Man 5, 124.32 or so.
No deaths whatsoever. What a madman. I mean, I think he's on a pretty good pace. I don't know what is his pace right now, but I don't remember any major mistakes right now.
This could be PB pace, honestly.
Like, I don't know, but that run sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mega Man 6. So we can mash.
Oh, you know
again.
this game, right?
Yeah, I know this game.
Okay, why do we start with Win?
That's another good question.
I
questioned it.
You know, 6 years ago, when I was commentating for Mega Man 6 in the relay, I didn't know what to say, because Charlie asked me this question, I think.
I mean,
and I was like, I don't know.
In theory, you don't have to, because you can start with Flame, but...
So, the reason why is because of Flame. We wanna... Since bustering Flame is slower than bustering Wind, and especially with the quicker charge, Flame is gonna be very slow with Buster. I mean, not very, but still slower. And the stage is just, you know, the Wind stage is just very simple. Kinda go through with Buster, no problem. But yeah, basically, we want to get Flame as soon as possible, because that weapon is just very powerful. There's another route that I think Terex came up with Night First. Basically the same thing. Same thing in this game. In that route is to collect the strongest weapon as soon as possible, and then follow the weakness route.
Yeah, so with this boss, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just wiggle back and forth there. One, to just dodge is because he's pulling you in, so you wanna do. But most of the thing you wanna do is you wanna like wiggle to charge your buster faster, and he unfortunately missed a shot there, so you had to do an extra.
Yeah, Madu unfortunately missed the bubble skip. Sorry.
God damn. Also, a thing with this game, just like 5, you wanna like go to the right side if possible and jump to reduce lag. Not 5 though, you don't want to do this in 5, but in 6
you want to do
jump
that in
on
6.
the right side.
That's weird, but it kind of reduce lag.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also want to kill bosses in the corner. I think some of the bubbles, I mean, they disappear very fast.
Faster and cost less lag. So,
sometimes if you notice, if you focus, sometimes they seem to just despawn as well. It's so weird. Games are weird, man.
Also, a thing with this game is you cannot jump out of your slide, so you gotta double tap A to do this, or press left and jump. So this makes some very interesting section. Like that section right there, just Shadow got in, looked very easy if you just think of normal physics. But with Mega Man 6 physics, it's actually not that easy. And this room in particular is really annoying. Shadow got sniped there, so you had to wait to charge another shot.
Yeah, you can barely see these turn cancels or A cancels. It's like, if you're not used to watching Mega Man 6, you would never think like the fact that you cannot jump out of sight, you would never think like that.
Yeah.
Like you would think, yeah, this looks easy, you just jump out of the slide. No, you cannot actually.
Yeah, it's either you gotta just do a slide cancel with left or just double tap A. And I actually like that in some of the stages, especially later on. The early game is pretty hard to do well though. Especially because there's a lot of tiny RNG a little everywhere. This is why people tend to compare this with 4, because it has like a lot of tiny RNG element everywhere.
Ooh, Madu getting the 2 hits at the start of Waveman fight. That's not easy in my book. Nice fight. Like, Waveman can jump high as well, but he did a low jump. Speaking of jumping high, jeez, Flame Man.
That's actually pretty uncommon. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that pattern before, actually. I probably did, I just don't remember. That's probably this, but... but yeah. And now...
Yeah, good fight nonetheless, though. He
that was pretty...
Really
he didn't miss any shots, so that's pretty good. Now we go to Blizzard, which is kind of like the drill man of this game, but it's not that as bad as Drill Man, but it can be compared. It's like, as I said, this game has just like RNG, small RNG elements like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like with 4 you have like big RNG points, but not all the bosses are RNG. In this game is just tiny points of RNG everywhere.
Yeah, it just adds up, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Blizzard Man does have RNG as well. Gonna come up talking about Blizzard Man, in a bit, but there's a very dangerous room right here. Shadow's coming up soon. If you want to go fast, you can actually make the cycle. It's what we call butter. And this is the pit that you can easily die, but Shadow didn't go for it, so he has to stop here. That second screen, second, hole.
Oh, you missed the ladder. You can actually jump from the second to last bomb and make it to the ladder. And
yeah, the small bomb skip. But there's a big bomb skip right here where you can just slide.
Yeah, nobody's gonna ever do this.
I mean, with this...
I mean, he could, but I don't think that will be very wise.
I'm not sure if he's watching the race, but with this
I don't think he does, though. But
he could have done it.
He could, yeah. But you never know what could happen. You know, you could die like 50 times a night or something. You know.
Yeah, it's true. Centaur is also scary. You never know.
Yeah, Centaur checkpoint room too. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't want him to roll. That's the second roll, so pretty average.
Pretty average pattern, yeah.
Yeah, not bad, not the greatest. I want to point out one thing. Madu did a cancel at the gate. Do you know what that means? Probably not.
The A cancel?
So,
wait, where?
Yeah, so at every single gate, you can A cancel. And get a standing frame for Mega Man. If you do it correctly, the gate gets triggered, but Mega Man is in a standing frame. And what that does is you can actually just buffer your next inputs. You can just hold. You can just hold down in A, and you're gonna slide the first frame. It's kind of something. It's something I definitely encourage, but yeah.
Also, this game features something called ladder jump. I don't think we're gonna see any there though, but we could see some from Madu though, maybe. But I don't know.
Maybe it's a very YOLO strat. Very tough. There's a setup where you can increase your frames. See, normally if you try for a ladder jump, you go down the ladder, and then Mega Man is in a standing frame, and then these specific standing frames in this time interval, you can actually jump, but it's like 2 frames or 3 frames. But when you try to hold left or right, you can actually extend that frame window by like a lot. Like you have like 10 frames or so. So it's actually not that tricky if you do it like that.
And here we go. The
Landforms. Oh baby, what a madman!
He goes for it, no problem. Those 2 runners are really good Mega Man 6 runners, so
yeah,
it's really no big deal for them. But you don't have a lot of window for this, so yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Shadow got it.
Can't believe it, man.
Shadow just not making a lot of mistakes. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and
just
he's not like doing safe strats as well. He's going for everything he goes for. 6 hits as well.
6 hit, nice. So normally Plant, like if you don't do anything, he throws like he does his like shield thing where you cannot hit him, and you gotta wait that he goes like into your thing.
Oh, Madu with the cool kid strat right there. Damn, that's hot. That strat that's a new strat from last year or 2 years ago or so, and it's really cool, but it's tough. As every cool kid strat is. Well, most of them.
Classic cool kid strat. Oh, nice lag reduction strat from Madu. Shadow didn't go for it earlier.
Yeah, Madu with like a really clean movement there as well. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
really
it's gonna be really hard to save
good
time
stuff.
now.
Yeah, I mean with this lead, you definitely cannot do it on your own. You have to have disasters for Shadow.
No.
Oh no,
He
the
got-
margarine pit.
I think he got sub-pixeled, I'm not sure, but I think he just messed up the... because he got hit. Normally you don't get hit there.
So he went for the fast cycle, I think. He slid off that ledge, and you can get sub-pixeled, and if you get sub-pixeled, you're not gonna make it. And if you're not gonna make it, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And Shadow didn't go for it, but Madu went for it, I believe.
That's a very annoying thing, because it's not really in your control when this happens most of the time.
Yeah.
I
usually don't go for
you can
margarine
still
pit.
make it. Like you can still make it even without that slide, but it's really hard. Like, could be
I'm
wrong
not
with
sure.
that.
I'm not sure. You have
I'm not
to
sure either.
go
It's been-
really
it-
fast.
Yeah, it's been too long, but I remember. I think it's possible.
I mean, Papa Dot is also Papa Dot. He's a god at this game, so. But yeah, sub-pixel can happen to gods as well. But yeah, I rarely see him die there as well. Whew, close. So I really like this fight.
Yeah, gotta respect the frames. You have like the perfect ammo usage to kill this boss. So if you miss one shot, you gotta switch weapons.
Iframes in this game is also weird, I believe. Like they last forever.
Yeah, especially we're not gonna see it there, but in like the I think it's wind fight and the refights, you gotta like the iframes like stands forever with the centaur. It's pretty absurd, honestly, for a boss. Alright, and Yamato, a very short stage actually, because we take a shortcut.
Yep. There are actually alternate ways to beat these stages. Actually, there's also stupid bird in this game, right? The beat, but you only have 4 letters.
Yeah, we're not gonna see bird. I mean, you never even see bird in this category.
Yeah, it's not as powerful as in 5.
Yeah. In the
nice mashing by Madu. Sorry.
And you don't really use it in 80%. I think in Hando you do use it. Because
you can use it in 100%, right?
Yeah. In Hando, there's maybe a use of this. I don't know. I don't know how Hando. So I know the difference are really minor in 2 categories.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Madu.
Already at the end of the stage.
Going for the platforms as well. Gets it. Wow.
Yeah.
Going off. I don't think I've ever done attempts with oh wow, no stopping as well.
That last one was close. But I have no doubt for Madu. He's like a top 5 runner of this game. He's like on the 33 club. Okay, Shadow getting the good pattern on Yamato there, getting the early shot. So sometimes you can jump and you basically miss the shot.
Madu with the 6 hits, although getting tinked off by the shield, but yeah, very good fight again. Getting the 6 hits is not easy. It's very tight. Alright, 2 more stages for Shadow, finishing up with Yamato.
Yeah, actually, I looked up his split because I got curious, but he's unfortunately not on PB pace.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
Yeah, he's behind by like a minute.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for a race, I think that's still
really still good. Pretty good. Yeah.
So I believe Nightman Centerman for me are the 2 scariest stages.
I agree, especially those crashers. Like, it's so easy to just jump a little too high or messed up the strat you're going for.
Sick strat. I like that.
That's really good.
The nice deboost and then...
This is actually a safe strat, actually, because like killing the enemies there is faster. But that's a really good strat. So there's actually 2 ways you can play this this stage. You can... Oh, Madu trying to ladder jump. Here you go, he got it. But he got it 2nd try, so he actually lost time.
But hey, he got the ladder jump, so
he got a ladder jump, so shoutouts to Madu.
Yeah, it's nice to show off these cool tricks. There's another chance we might see another one in center, the last screen.
Yeah.
Ooh, first like 1 cycle in the mat.
So as I was saying, there's 2 ways you can play the stage. You can actually use spear early, and instead of using Jed, you can just kill the enemy with spear. It's actually I think it's slower by a little bit. But
yeah, it's not much. It's not much slower. That's what we used to do. Yo, nice. See on Madu's screen. Like
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you can just like hold down your controller. I mean your next inputs, and it's so comfy. I don't get why a lot of people don't go for it. Probably because they don't know, but
yeah, I think it's just knowledge, to be honest. Oh,
Nice.
There you go, Shadow going. You can see him like he just jumped to the right side. As he was
Yeah.
already on the right side, he could do it.
Lag
Because
reduction.
I think it's not worth it to double slide to the right and jump. I think it just causes more lag than you actually reduce it.
Alright, I mean, Shadow's just cruising right now. Unless something really drastic happening here. I think this is his race to lose. I don't know, voltage or...
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's a lot of things in the stage though. First, there's the miracle jump there at the very start. There you go, he got
But
it.
he gets it,
Yeah,
of course.
There's a very easy setup. You can go YOLO and just slide cancel, but you can also just like intentionally stop your slide early in the water and just like with one slide, your slide ends perfectly at the right spot and you can jump to dodge it. This room is so cool to play, like with this weapon.
I'm still old school, man. I still do that screen with Buster.
Damn, bloody old man.
Yeah. I mean, I have to.
he
Oh,
missed
that's
the strat.
scary.
Okay, nice backup. Nice backup.
Yeah, if that happens, you have to like take it slow, and you're fine.
Yeah, it's one of the scariest screens, but I think there's not much more that can kill him now.
Madu with the rush jet. Didn't talk about rush jet. There are two modifications of rush. Rush jet and rush pow. Normally we don't use rush pow unless you mess up the fight, and then you can switch to pow. It does like 2 damage, and with a charge pow shot, it does 4, I think. And rush jet is very unique to this game. Something.
Yeah, it's like you basically have infinite rush, but you have limited usage per jump. Like
Yeah, that's true.
you can't like fly all the way to the top. Like for example, you could do in some Mario games like Super Mario World, where you could just like fly over all the levels almost. But
All right,
Here.
last fight.
and that's a bad pattern. This guy can either teleport or just go at you, and usually you want him to go at you so you can like kill him right away. But that really
That's
doesn't
it?
matter.
GG to Shadow,
GG.
143,
What a run.
34. Says the race time.
That's
That's-
a really
mean-
good time.
I mean, that's really good. I think that beats Madu's PB by like a minute or so.
Yeah, that's alright. Madu
That
has
is,
if we count
insane.
real time, Madu has like a 144.40, so
Wow.
pretty huge time.
Congrats to Shadow. I mean, that was incredible
that was a-
performance.
That was a Death Plus run. So
Yeah, showing
And
off.
I think he did Death Plus like twice, like in his last match as well. I think he did Death Plus from what he said. So yeah.
So yeah, GG to Shadow.
Honestly,
we're gonna switch.
not much.
Yeah, we're gonna switch the audio to Madu.
Yeah. Honestly, not much that Madu could have done there. It's just like Shadow, just crazy.
Yeah, he played really well.
Yeah, they both played really well. There's like I don't think Shadow did any major mistake. Like it's kind of crazy in such a long run like this. It's like also Deathless too. Like, is the I guess World Records is Deathless, but yeah, it's still it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, playing 6 games in a row without dying and then going fast as well is incredible. In a race setting where you have a lot of pressure. So yeah. So Madu finishing up second to last stage here.
That's
was a
pretty
good fight.
pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, Nightmare can
thi-
jump, and he likes to jump sometimes. Like
Yeah,
he really likes it.
He can basically jump on all shots, and that's really bad when this happens. It's rare, but it can happen.
So
Alright,
jumping
last
in.
stage. I actually don't even remember where Madu died. I remember the airman death. That happened. Oh, nice! He got the D boost at the start. That's really cool. That's actually not easy to do.
Yeah, that D boost is so tight. Your movement has to be perfect, and you have to turn around perfectly.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
pretty
so
crazy.
freaking tough.
I'm just gonna say it again. This room is fun to play. It's kind of scary, honestly. It's like,
Yo.
ooh, and we got Shadow in there.
We got
Congrats.
Shadow. Congratulations on your big victory, man. How do you feel?
Thank you. I didn't expect this run. It's too good to be a race run.
Yeah, we barely saw you doing any mistakes. I mean, you didn't die. You didn't do a lot of mistakes. Like 1 minute off your PB. I think you beat Madu's PB by like a minute. I mean, that is absolutely nuts, man. I've much respect for that.
Yeah, thank you. The only thing I can remember being kind of a disaster is like Dive Man. I think I like fell down the pit. You know, the room with Eddie, I think.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw that.
I actually didn't see that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Madu just got another ladder jump, by the way. We're gonna go to Shadow real quick in a bit, but let's see Madu finishing up here as well. Centerman.
Pattern he gets.
Yeah.
Bad pattern.
Come on, man.
Oh.
The teleport. Oh no!
Double
teleport.
teleport. Oh my god.
How much time do you lose? Like 2 seconds or 3?
Oh, I got 3 teleports. Oh
Wow,
my god.
that's
what a mean pattern.
yeah.
And
Worst
speaking of pattern, how do you feel about that god drill pattern you got?
Yeah, really good. Like with the jumps as well. Congrats
yeah.
to Madu, by the way. GG. To a strong performance, strong showing in the tournament. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I like barely killed him. He was about to dive on that last one.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, you should rewatch it because I was screaming because I saw him going to dive to go. He was going to do the stance like right before he dives. It's like kind of looking at you right before he dives, and that was really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a really it's a really cool moment when you just kill him before it. Well, when the animation of him diving starts.
Yeah, wow. I mean, crazy performance, I have to say. It was a really good time.
Is it like the second time you just like play Deathless too as well? Like I think last race you did was also Deathless, right?
Yeah, last one was Deathless, but it was a bit slower. I also don't know how I didn't die on that last one.
I think there was. I don't remember even any close calls, right? Like, I can't remember of anything really, like, really awful. It's like the only thing I remember is like you said dive, like you at the very start you just fell off.
Yeah, Needle was kind of shaky. I mean, I wasn't close to dying or anything, but I missed the laser, and then I wanted to save health, right? And wait for the Stomper to jump, but I slid into the Stomper anyway.
Yeah, you still took damage. Yeah, that was. I mean, you didn't even really needed any save there as you had. Like, you were like basically full health.
But I was scared, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, we got Madu here. Congrats on your second place. GG's to you as well. Welcome in, man.
Yo, thanks.
So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, took a big time loss pill in Iceman. I mean, talk to us. So what happened there? You had like 1 beam left. You missed the first wrap, and then you had to go for the Yokus, right?
Yeah, I missed the first screen wrap twice. then I was super low on magnet beans. Then I didn't react in time when I took damage. The moment I got the ammo refill there, that's where it went downhill really badly in Mega Man 1.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
that place is so laggy that you take some extra knockback like in Mega Man 2.
it's so
And
bad
really
to
easy
miss
to die
that
there.
buffer.
Yeah, and those platforms weren't helping at all.
Yeah, these platforms are so like annoying, especially when they shoot. There's a there's a chance that you actually just get hit and but fall, even though you would make it. And then the Yoku blocks you just never practice. I mean, it's just yeah.
I was like, okay, I know I can use like one magnet to get the first one, even though it's pretty hard. So usually go for 2 magnets there, and the second one also you can go for like 1 magnet bean if you wait a little bit to get a one higher yoke block. But even though you are losing a lot of time because you just skipped everything and you don't have enough magnet bean anymore to get past the gap.
Yeah. How do you feel after knowing that Shadow actually he's played so freaking well? Like he beat your PB by like a minute. Is it like better to lose to a time like that, or to a time where he actually struggled as well? Because I think
I don't mind either, to be honest, because he played better, and that's all that matters, of course. But yeah, knowing that he played his best, almost getting a super time like that is pretty cool.
yeah.
I lost for the most constant runner in the third tournament, and I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I told Shadow he was saving everything for this race, and I tell the truth. Shadow knows that I said that.
You gotta save everything for grants, right?
I mean, you both played really well. Like Madu and Mega Man 3, really good gameplay. Shadow and 4, really good as well. Like, and you tried to show off some ladder jumps. We saw them.
Yeah, I mean, you even tried for butter, I think, unless I was mistaken. But unfortunately, you got margarined.
Mega Man 6, I already knew I was too far behind to make it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to show off things that Shadow not going for it. But unfortunately, I'm super unlucky with the margarine pit. That's why I stopped going for it in my attempts back in when I was grinding the 33 Mega Man 6, and that's why I stopped going for it.
Right. I have to say, I'm glad you guys went for the platforms. That was nice to see. And both of you got 6 hits.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
I got the left jump. If you watch Chelney's PB, he talks about it, about the strategy he developed back then. And if you see the pixel, you always make Platinum run left, and it's free 6 hits. It's super free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the right jump and he got the left one. Nice.
Yeah, we get to show off both patterns. So I believe we are running out of time. So there are already 2 people waiting. So yeah, any final words? Just shoot it straight, guys.
Yeah, just Thanks thanks to Mel for organizing. Thanks everyone for joining and watching. GG to everyone I played, and thanks to Speedgaming for the restreams. And that's all from me.
I wanna also thank everyone that Shadow said, and I'm really glad that I made to the grand finals, even though I didn't grind half of the games. Like I learned Mega Man 1 to 1-4 for the tournament. So it's cool. I hope you guys enjoyed everything in every races, and there's still one more to watch and enjoy. So thanks again, and we see you guys there in the last race.
Yeah, I believe we still have the bronze match left between Fatso and Sinan. So if you enjoyed this race, make sure to, check the schedule, because that's gonna happen very soon as well. And getting the victories and going into the grand final in and of itself is really, really, that's a huge achievement. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for putting in so much effort. Yeah, congrats again, making it to the finals and showing off some really cool darts and everything. GG's. Thanks all for having me, my friend.
Problem.
Thanks for commentary as well.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, appreciate. And yeah, thanks Mello as well. Speedgaming, Fiesel for doing this, and I think that's about it. So yeah, stay safe, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye forever.
Goodbye forever.